What's good, Trailer Squad? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I got Derrick's Renegade Stacker here, and this was a repair that I don't think me or the crew were really expecting to fully do, and it's just because we're not super familiar with Renegades. I mean, we sold them before, and we had obviously done minor repairs to stuff like this, but we're talking about the entire roof panel was compromised, and when we started peeling it apart, man, that thing was borderline about ready to cave in. So luckily he got it to us early enough, but I just wanted to tell you guys that with a repair like this, sometimes we run quotes based off of time and material, and that means however much time and how much ever material it takes to get. That's unfortunately what the cost has to be. I'll always try my best to get the quote, as close to a number as possible. His went up slightly, but I had, now that I've thought about it now after looking at this thing and kind of going through, we had to source a specific size bolt and cam tainer to actually work with this thing. They ran these specific ones that we could not source super well, especially in the depths that we needed. But you have all the pieces of trim here that we had to take off, and theirs was really weird. The panel had its own connector U-shaped C-channel that it would slide into, a lot different than us. Ours is just a 90 where the two pieces meet at. So you had to find that specific, and when we had actually taken this panel off, they use thicker paneling than we use here, so even our half-inch zinc was too short, and I think we had to order a custom 5/8 composite FRP roof. And we just seem to run into problem after problem involving this. This is why the cost ended up. I don't know if you can see all these running lights. We had to individually take them off. They were super brittle, after probably 20 plus years, maybe 15 to 20 years, you're starting to run into issue of screws staying in. The bolts were kind of seized onto the panel, so that was becoming another issue. So it just became time. And then when you get in here, again, we didn't notice this at first, but you have all the 4-foot fluorescents. This side, you got some of the basic wiring. So we had to disconnect every bit of the wiring off of the actual raceway corner. And this raceway was some trouble here. It's three-piece. You have a top piece, a bottom piece, and then the center panel. That was a ton of legwork to get off and reapply directly. And then we even had to come over here. He had a full observation deck up above that, again, we got fixed, but the hinge on this was super compromised and bent, so we had to fix that. So we ran into a bunch of not unnecessary time, but just time we weren't anticipating into it. So the trailer came out great. He's got a super strong panel. Again, we left the observation deck off. But again, this is just one of those jobs where you just never know until you do it. Appreciate Derrick for the opportunity. I apologize for the timing it took to take this thing and turn it around. Got a full learning experience now on this, so now I feel way more confident doing Renegade Stacker roofs. But stay tuned for the next episode, guys. Take care. Peace.